So today we're looking at the fourth page of the Chapter 11 test review. You need numbers 35 and number 36. It's on another video. We're starting with number 37 today, which is to write out Pascal's triangle to the 10th row. You just want to make sure that you know that this is the 0 row. So this is row 0. That makes this row 1, this row 2, this row 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's how I'll know where your row 10 is at. And then each numbers in between are just the two numbers above it added together. So 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 3 plus 3 is 6, 4 plus 6 is 10, 10 plus 10 is 20, 10 plus 15 is 35, and so on. So on the quiz, you're just going to need to be able to produce that without a note card. So make sure you know where all those numbers are coming from. Jumping down to number 38, it says to expand it completely. And the power is 3, or the exponent is 3. That means you're going to use row 3. So you look at the coefficients from row 3. It's going to be this one right here. Oh, this one right here. So you know the coefficients are going to be 1, 3, 3, and 1. So if it helps, just write them out 1, 3, 3, and 1. And then the exponents are going to start with the A term to the highest power of 3 and work its way down to 0. And then the B term, the 5, is going to start with 0 and work its way down up to 3. And because this one's positive, we don't need to worry about any negative signs on this one, but what will end up happening on the minus ones is you'll alternate. And then you just want to simplify for the next row. So 5 to the 0 power is 1, 1 times 1 is 1, 1 times x to the third is just x to the third. 5 to the first is just 5, 5 times 3 is 15, and then you have x squared. 5 to the second is 25. 25 times 3 is 75. X to the first is just x. And then the last term, 5 to the third power is 125. X to the 0 power is 1. So 125 times 1 times another 1 is still 125. Check your answer for 39. Let me know if you need help. All right. On numbers 40 and 41. I asked you to change the power to 5 and the power to 6. Okay? So you're going to look on the 5th row, and you're going to use the coefficients from row 5. So the first one is 1. They always start with 1. The A term is B, which is a little confusing, to the 5th power. And then the B term is 2A to the 0 power. Plus, the next coefficient is 5, b to the 4th. We're going to go down with the b's and up with the a's, or the 2a's. So 2a to the 1st. Plus 10, b to the 3rd, 2a to the 2nd. Plus another 10, b to the 2nd this time. 2a to the 3rd. Running out of room, so I'm going to come back around here. So we have got plus 5, b to the 1st, 2a to the 4th. And the last term, it has a coefficient of 1, b to the 0, 2a to the 5th. All right? Now I'm just going to simplify this, and I'll use a different color so you can see it. 2a to the 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 1 times b to the 5th is just b to the 5th. 2a to the 1st is just 2a. 2a times 5 is 10a. b to the 4th. The next term, and so I'm going to start checking these off so I know which ones I've done. Okay. 2a to the 2nd is 4a squared. 4a squared times 10 is 40a squared. B to the 3rd, and check that one off. 2a to the third is 2a times 2a times 2a, which is what, 8a to the third, times 10 would be 80, 8a to the 80, a to the third, and then there's that b to the second. Check. Got two more terms here. I think I can squeeze it in going over here. All right, 2a to the fourth times 5. I end up with another 80. A to the fourth, B to the first. I'm not going to write the 1. That one was this one over here, squeeze in a little check mark. And the last term, B to the 0 is 1. 1 times 1 is 1. 2a to the fifth is what, 32? A to the fifth. Got them all. All right. Check your answer to 41. Let me know if you have a question on it. Number 42. This time we only want the sixth term in the expansion of 2x plus y to the sixth power. So we need our n to be 6, and our k is going to be the term, which is 6, minus 1, which is 5. In this case, our a is going to be 2x, and our b is going to be y. So I'm going to write it in terms of a and b first, and then substitute back in the 2x and the y. Some of you are so good at these, you can do it all in one pass, okay? So plugging it into the formula, I'm going to have 6 factorial over 6 minus 5 factorial times 5 factorial. Then I'm going to multiply it times a to the 6 minus 5 times b to the 5th. Okay? So I'm going to simplify that on my calculator. 6 factorial, you're going to hit the 6, and then hit the probability button, arrow over to the factorial, divide that by 1 factorial, which is just 1, but I'm showing you how to type in the calculator because normally you won't just have a 1. 5 factorial, hit the equal sign, and you end up with 6. Nice and easy on that one. And then 6 minus 5 is 1, so the exponent is to the first, b to the 5th. And now I can substitute in for a and for b. So a is 2x, so this is 6 times 2x. B is y, so y to the 5th. And then just simplify. 6 times 2x is 12x. Y to the 5th is just y to the 5th. And the answer for number 43 is negative 20m to the third, n to the third. If you have a question on it, let me know.